Greetings. I'm Marina Ormes here with your Astro Vibe for Thursday, May 4th. And tomorrow there's a potent lunar eclipse in Scorpio, transformation. So today the moon goes into Scorpio as we head into that full moon and lunar eclipse. The energy of the moon shifting from Libra to Scorpio takes us from a place where we're focused on relationships, we're focused on partnership, and how to, where we need to be honest and true to ourselves in our partnerships. And as the moon shifts from Libra to Scorpio, it takes us into a deeper place. So more powerful, more mysterious, and potentially greater intimacy. So what is intimacy built on? It's built on a foundation of trust, right? Trust allows us to be more open. Trust allows us to be more real, more genuine, more authentic, more honest. And when we can do that, we can open to some of our own, places of discovery through all kinds of intimacy. There's sexuality for sure, but there's also different ways of connecting with other people that go very deep and are based on a foundation of trust. So as we shift into this Scorpio energy, we go deep, and we're moving into the place of transformation, metamorphosis. So just like the caterpillar going into its cocoon or forming its cocoon, then the caterpillar, right, completely, it basically dies as it becomes reborn as a butterfly. And so in that process, the caterpillar in the cocoon actually dissolves, it becomes liquid and reforms as a butterfly, and then emerges in its new state. So what does that mean for you, right? How are you dissolving to who you have been before and letting go of old forms, old structures as you are preparing to emerge in your beautiful, bountiful new ways of being? So as we head into this very transformative lunar eclipse, thinking about what's important to you, feeling into, what are some of the things that your soul that speak to your soul, right? Like things that you feel in your gut, things that you feel in your heart, things that you know to be true, even if you can't put them into words. I know that sometimes I get this feeling in my gut that's just like the bottom dropping out, and I know when I feel that, like that it's connecting me to a deeper truth, and that ultimately going to that truth is going to mean finding courage. It's going to mean having to do things that scare me a little bit, and move through things that require feeling things, right? And so moving through emotional processes. So any or all of that may be true for you, and just noticing where you are going through a death and rebirth process, and remembering that that means being in the space of not knowing for a period of time, right? You don't have the answers to what you're becoming, because what you're becoming is what you have not been before. So that's the amazing part about it. The powerful part about it is that you are becoming something you can't imagine, because you haven't been it before. And so that's why you want to connect with that deeper truth, that deeper place of knowing who you are, even if you don't have the words for it. It's a feeling, right? It's feeling in your body. And so you may be going through an emotional process. You may have stuff coming up that feels difficult or challenging or icky, or that you're having to move through. So creating the sacred time and space for yourself to feel the things you feel, to give yourself support in that process of, falling apart so that you can be reformed, is really powerful. And the more we try to push it away, avoid that process, or try to control it, the less we have access to the power that is there. So honoring and acknowledging your own path, your own journey, your own process, and letting yourself feel the things that you feel. Remembering that Mars is in Cancer, right? Then the way forward is through our feelings right now. And emotions, emotional reactivity may come up. You may, do something or say something that you regret, or that feels like it makes you feel vulnerable. And so forgiveness, self-care, holding yourself as you would want to as you would hold a child who was hurting or feeling sensitive, holding yourself that way, because it is in that space of holding, of care, of feeling loved, of knowing that you're loved, that allows you to move through those emotions and through that process that is taking you to a rebirth of some sort. So, and then on Sunday, I had a video about tomorrow's lunar eclipse, about the 5 ways that it is bringing change, and how that shows up astrologically, and what that means in terms of our experience, and how to take care of yourself through that. So check out Sunday's video if you missed it. And then we're seeing, of course, this throughout this week, how we're moving into that full moon and eclipse, and finding those energies of transformation, how they've been showing up the last couple of days through the process of relationships and relatedness, and how that is really bringing up for us something that's deeper about ourselves and our own truth, and where we are building a foundation of self-trust that is going to help us show up more powerfully and be more authentic in our relationships. And then that helps us create this foundation of trust that makes it creates intimacy. It also makes us more powerful in our pairs, the partners that we work with, whether they are our primary or romantic relationship, or whether they are a relationship with a colleague, a coworker, a friend, someone that you work on something with. The power that is there to do something together, right? That brings your skills together with someone else's skills and abilities and perspective, and how you're so much more together in your power to create something new, and how being honest with yourself and building that foundation of trust can allow you to be powerful co-creators together. So, whether that is a conflict you have with someone in the workplace, and what it's asking you to think about in terms of yourself and who you are and how you need to show up and what you need to say, or whether it's in your relationship and experience of being loved, and how you need to show up for yourself in that, what you need to say. The ability to respond comes from within, and it comes from your own love and forgiveness and caring for yourself. So start there, right? Always start there, because when you can take care of yourself, then you're acknowledging that you're deserving of caring, and you're kind of teaching others how to care for you as well. So there you go, with heading into this powerful transformative energy with Pluto retrograde, Mercury retrograde. We're kind of going over some old territory, but I'm guessing digging a little deeper than we have before, in terms of bringing what needs to come into the light where we can be connecting with a deeper truth. So thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Ormes. So excited to share with you these videos, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because I have lots to share with you and things are constantly changing, and we always want to stay in tune, right, with what's going on with the planets and how they validate our experience. So thanks for being here. You can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. You can sign up for a mini reading. Maybe this lunar eclipse is impacting your life or bringing some upheaval that you want insight into. You can schedule a mini reading with me, and I record it and send it to you. And that can be very supportive. So that's an option that I have at astrologyheals.com. Lots more ways to work with me in depth as well. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to keep taking care of yourself, and come back for more astrology for unshakable self-care. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.